Welcome to today's edition of the OpEx Minute, presented by EMS Consulting Group. Today, we'll be talking about a methodology known as strategy deployment, or Hoshin Kanri. Strategy deployment is the method by which a leadership team can work together to get everyone in the organization working toward the major goals through analysis and consensus building. It is designed to ensure that people are working on the right things while continuously improving. After a series of strategic planning sessions, including analysis, each department and level within the organization will be aligned in terms of goals and initiatives. Let's take a very brief example of how strategy deployment might be used. A hospital system wants to reduce preventable deaths as one of its major goals. How can that system get everyone in the organization working toward that goal? Simply by measuring preventable deaths at each hospital in the system? Obviously not. So, with the concept of strategy deployment, one would identify the major opportunities or value streams that can affect this goal. For each of these, a specific goal might be set with specific objectives. For example, if perhaps it is determined that one opportunity to eliminate or reduce preventable deaths might be reducing readmittance to the ICU, we might investigate that further and determine that the top cause of readmittance to the ICU is pneumonia. Thus, we can have people working toward the goal of preventing patients from contracting pneumonia. As you can see, this process of strategy deployment would involve many different branches from one key goal. We've only touched on one small branch in this example, but you get the idea. Now, why would it be important or helpful to do this exercise in strategic planning for a lean organization that might already be engaged in everyday Kaizen? Isn't it just good enough for everyone to be continuously improving? Well, having everyone work toward improvement is a necessary but not sufficient condition. This is the culture that needs to be in place to be successful. But the idea of strategy deployment, or Hoshin Kanri, is what develops the strategy and effectively gets everyone working toward the right goals. As you might imagine, these two things, strategy deployment and a culture of continuous improvement, are together a very powerful force.